Hello friends, today we will learn to make this simple sketch of a girl in a sari in ink and paper. So as usual I am doing the outlining with very light hand with a pencil, and over that I will do some ink work. Now I have taken this particular picture because it's extremely easy to do, because there are not many features that you need to draw. So hence for a tutorial this is pretty interesting because it looks pretty and it's very interesting. All you need to worry about is the proportion of the body, as to how what the proportion of the head to the distance to the waist, to the distance to the knee, etc. would be. So even if the girl is wearing a sari or a dress overall, we need to understand the proportions as to where the knee would be, where the hip are, where the shoulders are, etc. Even when there is a dress overall covering the body, because that is where your proportions will come in line. So never think that even if the girl is wearing a sari, I don't have to worry about the anatomy. You definitely have to, otherwise you will not get the proportions correctly. While doing a dress which has a draping or a draped cloth like Indian dresses, especially sari, I like to make flows very exaggerated, because that's the beauty of these dresses. And hence the pallu or the stroll kind of a thing which you see on the left side on the shoulder, I have made it pretty long, almost touching the ground. Very simply I am doing up the line work and ensuring that the structure of this woman is coming in place, and I'm not worried about precision, etc. These are very quick sketches to improve your drawing. You can leave it with pencil work as well, but I believe that to get some joy out of completing an artwork, you can do very quick watercolor wash, or like what I'm doing, an ink wash as well. So I've taken a fountain pen and I'm doing over the lines that I have drawn. These are very simplistic lines. If I need to make any corrections at this point in time, I will do. However, I'm just drawing over the lines that I had made earlier and making some marks while I'm going over it. I use my pen also like I work with the pencil, leaving marks here and there. That's my way of working. You may have your different way of working which works for you. It is also okay. Now pretty much the line work is in place, and we will start giving in some details of lines or shadows or folds in the clothing. So wherever we believe some design is needed, or the details basically are needed, we'll work on that now. At this point in time also we are only working with the pen. We will come with the ink and brush in a bit, and I will not be using watercolor on this. To let you know, this is a simple sketchbook. It is not a watercolor book, or I'm not using watercolors on it. It's a sketchbook on which I will be using ink and brush diluted with water, giving some depth, some folds, some double lines, etc. that I want, or the shadows across the artwork. So where the light will not be hitting, of course there will be some extra darkness, so I am giving the darkness there, which is the shadows, and moving forward. And of course we'll come back with color or ink with a brush later. Detailing the folds a little more. And giving the shadows where I believe it should be. I'm not overtly worried about how it will come about, whether it will be the masterpiece or not. This is a quick sketch. We need the idea to do this is that we get into regular practice, we are able to understand proportions, we are able to draw something and put it on the paper and express what we want to express out of that scene. So when you're doing quick sketches like this, please do not worry too much about capturing every detail. As long as the essence of the scene that you want to capture is there, you've done the job. That's what the sketches is all about. Now time to do the hair, and I decided to give a quick hash around, and that's how I'm doing it across. Maybe later we'll come with a brush pen and give the darker values where required. If you see my pen movement, I'm using it with some wobbly lines like how we use a pencil. Now I'm carrying some ink with water and giving some marks here and there wherever the shadows need to be. I'm somehow liking this color a lot. I've not done ink work too much in my life. In fact, I've just started doing it and I'm experimenting and making videos as I go by. I'm really finding this color, this texture, this tonality very interesting, and I think I'm going to carry on doing this for a while. It's very easy, quick, and it dries very well. It doesn't spread like watercolor, so it's very easy for the beginners who do not know how to handle watercolors. This is a very quick and an interesting way you can start doing and making your sketch look pretty, because this completes the sketch as well. Working on further shadows across the sari and around the folds. Please be careful that when you're working on a sketchbook, you can't overdo water. So you've got to take very less water and work on it, because this sheet will not absorb water. It's just one wash that you need to do. Some background and time for splash. This is what I love about such artwork, that you splash things around and see the effect that it makes. You only have one chance. So to ensure that the amount of splash that you want, that's kind of water that you need to carry. If you want fine, then carry lesser water, otherwise more water, and that's it. This is what our artwork looks like, giving some final touches, values here and there, and we will be done with it. This is a final artwork. Hope you like the tutorial. Please like, share and subscribe for weekly updates. Thank you.